Hello. Welcome, YouTube. When you guys are bouncing on, so I have YouTube here, I have TikTok over here. When you guys are getting on, let me know where you're watching from. I love this part, you guys, because you're going to see that we have literally people all over the world that we can get on and we can hang out together and talk together and learn together. So when you are jumping on, please let me know where you're watching from. I absolutely love this part. Hey, Virginia in the house. Good morning, Oklahoma. California. I love it. Hey, good morning. So today, you guys, we have a really good topic today. Today, I'm going to show you how to grow a following on social media. Okay, so I want you to think about this right now. When you are thinking about growing a following on social media, just about why do you want to grow? Hold on, I got to do a little check something out real quick here. Hold on. Okay, let me delete this. Okay, had to do a little little admin work right there. Florida in the house. Hey, Robin, good morning. Australia, love it, love it. South Africa, London, welcome, my friend. California, we have Wichita, Texas, South Africa. Isn't that fun that we can just all hang out together from all over the world? And so I know I'm Florida in the house. And so I want to talk to you guys because one of the biggest misconceptions out there is you think the only way you can make money is if you have a following. And so many people go build their following the wrong way because you think it's all about the amount of followers you have. You guys, it's not about the amount of followers you have. It's about the followers that you have. Are they your potential perfect customers? So I'm going to give you a few hot tips today of how to grow an online business from 0 followers to 6 figures in 6 months. I'm going to share with you these strategies that I took back in September of 2022. And here's what I love, because these strategies work so much better today because there's so much easier things that you can do. I remember back when I was brand new, it took a while. It took me 6 weeks, you guys, to get 1,000 followers. Okay. Now, many of you would have quit before then, but guess what? I just did the right activities every day, and I'm going to cover those with you today. But because of that, I still made $21,000 on TikTok platform before I had 1,000 followers. So if you are being impatient with your following and doing things that are not where your perfect customers are, you're not going to make $21,000 before you have 1,000 followers. Okay. But I'm going to share with you how I did that, because for me, it was never about the amount of followers. It was always about my content to my perfect customer. Was it connecting so they would want to buy from me? And that's what I'm going to cover with you guys today, right? Because my opinion, I would rather have 4 followers and 1 person buy from me than 400 followers than nobody buying from me. Yes or yes? Can we agree on that? Yes. How do you make the TikTok shop doll? I have no idea because I do nothing with TikTok shop. I can't help you with that, Stacy. You got my email, call me about starting digital growth. I didn't get an email from you, but because probably my personal assistant did something with it. Oh my gosh. We make sure that we can get all emails answered immediately. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Hello from Minneapolis. I will make my first live video today. Look at you go. I love it. So you guys, I woke up this morning and I was so fired up because I woke up this morning and a gentleman inside my community who is 64 years old is able to retire from his job. He made over 4,000 his first month, like 7,000 his second month. And he's already made over 10,000 in April. So he is officially retiring because he jumped inside my community and he followed this process. So does it work? Yes. And I'm like so fired up because that makes me feel so good that he took action and he stayed coachable and now he's able to retire. I'm telling you what, you guys, there's not a huge learning curve anymore. It's not about how many followers you have. It's not about being fancy. It's about you being authentic, and you showing up. Yes, just registered the info. Awesome. So do I have to go live? You do not have to go live, Stacy. I actually didn't. When I launched my online business in September of 2022, I said I would never go live. I was like, will never go live. I didn't go live in September. I didn't go live in October. I didn't. And then the end of November, I put my big girl pants on and I decided to go live because I really wanted to get to know you guys better. Because I knew if I go live and I can have conversations with you, I know what you need. And if I have the solution, you bet I'm going to share it with you. So I didn't go live at first. Made 7,000 my first month without going live on a brand new TikTok account. Made 14,000 my second month without going live. My TikTok account was not even a month old yet. And then I made 22,000 my third month. And I went live like 5 times and I was awful. I had maybe 5 people show up. I was sweating. I was scared, right? And so, but I did it anyway. And I just kind of made the commitment in December of 2022 to go live every day. And I think I've missed 5 days since December of 2022 because I love it. Like I had to miss 2 days last month because I lost my voice. And I was like so mad. I was like, I would rather be puking every hour than not have a voice. That's not fun. So you do not have to go live, but if you want to get quick results and really get quick connection with your perfect customers, I highly recommend it. Hello, how are you? It's 1 a.m. I'm joining later today after work because it's payday. I love that, Bryce. Love that. So cool. So UK in the house over here. Isn't that amazing, you guys? Like I'm sitting in Kansas, right? We have UK, we have Australia, we have South Africa, we have Florida, we have the Philippines, we have London. We literally have all over the world. Do you guys not see the power of what you have in your hands? Your phone, your social media platforms can make you millions if you know how to market the right way. And if you're servicing people with a product that they actually want and actually need, right? I had one of the funniest comments said to me on my post, and I didn't even respond to it because it's so funny. And they're like, so you sell digital programs and you show us how to sell digital programs. And I'm like, yeah, Apple creates a program and sells it to Verizon and shows Verizon how to sell the program, and they made billions. I think Apple's $1 trillion company now, or right around it. You know, our limiting beliefs are stinking thinking is what holds us back. Oh, another UK in the house. I love it. There's actually 3 people from the UK hanging out with me right now on YouTube. YouTube has brought me so many different countries. It's so awesome. Never in my wildest dreams that I think I would literally have a global business. It's so awesome. Okay. Yes, I'm glad you're loving the digital growth community, Stephanie. Hey, Randall. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So let's go. Oh, Alabama in the house. I just was in Alabama. Was it last month? I'm in Canada and I'm unemployed right now. I was laid off, so waiting for some income so I can start. Yes, good for you. Oh, you're in Missouri? Yep. Yep. I am in Wichita, Kansas, Bailey. Yes. So we need to get you so you're laid off from your job. It's time you get take control of your finances, right? Okay, so let's go. Today's topic, right? Today we're talking about, I'm going to show you how to grow a following to 6 figures. Not 100,000 followers, but to 6 figures, right? Okay. And if you guys at any time need to learn about this process, it's right here, dailypaybusiness.com. So the first thing, okay, ready, is now, and you guys, this might surprise you when I give you this advice. And I'm really talking to TikTok right now. If you decide to launch a business and you want to use TikTok as your platform, start with a brand new channel because the algorithms will be in your favor if you start with a brand new channel. Okay. So let me just give you an example of what I mean by that. Let's say you already have a TikTok account, which obviously you do because you're hanging out with me. And if that TikTok account hasn't been around what you want to do for business and what your perfect customers would be into, the algorithms are going to have a hard time understanding who your perfect customer is. So what I understood that was powerful to me. So in September of 2022, when I created my TikTok, I treated it, and this is your first tip, right? Ready? I'm going to show you how to make 6 figures and with hardly any following. You guys, are you ready for this? I think I have a little over 49,000 followers. Is that brand new account. I've been on TikTok since September of 2022. I have like a little over 49,000 followers. I really don't think that's a lot for the amount of money I made. Okay. Because I'm close to $1.5 million in 19 months. And I have less than 50,000 followers on TikTok. Right? I think I have like 7,000 on Instagram, and I don't know, 6,000 or 7,000 on YouTube. Is that? You don't need a big following. Okay. I can promise you, you don't. What you do need is this, what I'm going to share with you. Okay. I joined one of the groups over a year ago, recently finding your videos and the amazing testimonies from your followers. Am I still able to join you? Yay, welcome. Absolutely, my friend. Yes, absolutely. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so the first is storefront, okay? And what do I mean by that? Okay, the very first thing, you have to treat your social media platform as your storefront. So for example, you can go down your downtown, right? And you can literally look through the window and you know exactly what they're selling. So to go from 0 followers to making money, you have to treat your social media platform just like that. When they look at your content, they need to know immediately what you do. Now, remember, we have a goldfish mentality, which we lose focus in 6 to 8 seconds. Okay, so when you think of storefront, well, here, let me do this. Okay, because it literally is your storefront. When you think of that, so your profile. Okay, your profile has to get to the point. It can't be a lot of words. It's got to get to the point. And then now here's the other important thing. You have to put your website in there. Now, make sure it's the capture page. It is not a website that people buy from you. You need to capture emails, okay? So I call it Freedom Machine. So your storefront will have your Freedom Machine, okay? We'll have your Freedom Machine. This is the capture page. I'm going to show you what it looks like, okay? Now, this is why it's so important, mostly if you're using TikTok. Your domain that you send people to has to be something easy to say, easy to spell, and easy to remember, because if you are new to TikTok, you might not have a clickable link at the very beginning, and you never have a clickable link inside the comments, okay? So make sure when you're branding you and you're getting your domain, think easy. If it's hard to spell, you're losing people. Don't get fancy. Fancy don't work. Just because it builds your ego, it don't work, okay? It don't. Like me, I would have loved to gone with work with Michelle. But nobody spells my name right. So that would have caused friction. So I went the next best thing, daily pay business. Because I was like, I just love helping you guys learn the skills to make daily pay. Fancy doesn't work. Okay. It's something short and easy and something they remember. So that's really important. Now, the next thing is your content. Okay. Now, I know many of you right now are like, oh my gosh, Michelle, but I'm brand new and I don't know how to create content. Good. I got you. Ready? Watch this. First of all, let me show you what a capture page looks like. And I don't want you to be like, well, how do I know a capture page? I actually give you, let me show you what it looks like. I actually give you a system like this. You can change the pages. Okay. This is the only thing you market. Can I give you a really, really good hot tip right now? You know why you only market this? For 3 reasons. Okay. So this is your capture page. The moment somebody puts their email in, it will immediately take them to a thank you page. And at any time, somebody can buy from you. So when you're trying to build your following, here's why you only market that page. Because if people want to learn more, they'll put their email in. Okay. Now, this is why it's so important, because what did I say a minute ago? We live in a microwave society, or we live in it. We have a goldfish, like we're just hurry, get it done, get it done. So think about this. We're all guilty of this. How many times have you been scrolling on social media and then the light turns green, or your boss walks in the room, or your child cries, or the laundry's done, or your show comes back on and we put our phone down? If you were just pushing a website on people they will never find it again, and they will forget about you because 52,000 other people are going to show up in their For You page or their news feed, right? But if you immediately take them to this is a huge hot tip of building your email list or building your following on social media, and they put their name in, okay, and then the light turns red, the boss walks in the room, their laundry changes, their show comes on, they exit out of there, they put their phone down. It's okay because you're going to email them. So they're going to get an email from you. And inside your email, you will put videos and other things in it to help build your following through your email. Because I can promise you right now, there's so many people that are on your email list that aren't following you. So the two work hand in hand. But here's the great part. You don't have to be doing anything while the email automations are working for you to grow your business, grow your following, and get you more customers. Now, if I just was pushing a website on people, you've lost them. They're going to be distracted by 5 other people. You got to be building that email list, and then you got to be loving on them in the email list. Because of the email list and because of social media is how I built my following. So now that's the next step. So, right. And so it's your content. So with that being said, you want to make sure that the content that they see is relatable to your perfect customer. You can't do vanilla marketing. So that's the next step. Okay. And that is number 2 is relatable content. Relate in content. And I'm going to help you with that real quick, okay? Relate in content. And if you weren't on my live yesterday, I really covered that yesterday of how to be able to get your message down for your perfect customer. I really covered that, okay? But I'm going to just touch base on it. But you got to relate in your content, okay? So let me share something with you. So I was brand new to this process. I was brand new to TikTok. And in my head, I had this stinking thinking that, oh my gosh, I am too old to be on TikTok, right? So I had to get out of my own way. That's your second hot tip. You got to get out of your own way. So I had to get out of my own way, right? And so what I did is I literally figured out exactly who my perfect customer was. And I started creating content, short form videos that would stop their scroll. Okay, short form videos that would stop their scroll and they would feel like they knew me. So with all that being said, my first videos was not to sell anybody. My first videos was to create that connection because connection equals currency. And if you're going online, creating a connection and people are getting inside your email list, let the email list do the work for you. You can get really, really, really good at just creating your content. So, and this is my question I'm going to ask you guys today, right? And my question I'm going to ask you guys today is if you think about you being around a complete stranger, how do you think is the quickest way to connect with that stranger? Can anybody share that? Can anybody share that? Anybody share what is the best way? The best way, storytelling. Okay, think about it. You can be in a group of people and everybody's just kind of chatting, doing all that small talk. Then all of a sudden, somebody shares a story and everybody's like, and they're honed in on that person sharing that story. Some people are going to enjoy the story and walk away and never think about it again. Some people are going to hear that story and be like, oh my gosh, I can completely relate. Who is this person? And then they want to meet him. See, that's our problem in social media. The moment we go start an online business, we try to be a freaking car salesman. Nobody wants a car salesman in today's world. Matter of fact, car salesmen are completely different than they used to be. You guys, people do business. This is your second hot tip to build a following. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. Don't go out there on social media and tell them you got the next best thing from sliced bread. No, how can you connect with your perfect customer? What are those pain points? What is keeping them up at night? What is keeping them not being able to connect with their significant other? What are those things that they feel guilty about? Okay? Think about those things. And how can you in your story relate to those things so you can bridge the gap and create that connection? See, that's all I did. Literally all I did. I was like, I just really want to get to know my perfect customer better. And I knew I was on to relating to my perfect customer when in the comments I literally in the comments started getting, I swear you were talking directly to me. Or in my email automations, like, that video hit me to the core. Or how did you get in my head? Or I can relate completely to your story. When I started getting that in September of 2022, and you know what? Many of you guys, you get so caught up in help. I'm in the 200 views. Are you guys serious right now? When I was brand new, I was so grateful if I got 200 views on a video. I was like, holy crap, I couldn't even imagine having 200 people in my house. 200 strangers discovered me for free. And all I did was shoot a 1-minute video. Let's go. This is awesome. That's the mindset I had. I never once had a poor me. Nobody's looking at my content. Poor me, poor me. I never did. I was so grateful. I don't care if it was 3 views. That's 3 people. Because here's the thing. Think about this, how powerful your mind is. When I was so grateful that 3 people watched my video, or 4 people, or 20 people, or 100 people, I was in shock when 200 did. But because I was so grateful, do you think maybe the next day I showed up a little bit better version of myself? Do you think maybe the next day I had a little bit different skip to my step? Do you think the next day maybe I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to really make a difference in somebody's life today? Because I knew it's going to happen. You guys, you could literally walk down the street right now and you could say, here, do you want to buy a roll of toilet paper? Do you want to buy a roll of toilet paper? Do you want to buy a roll of toilet paper? And somebody eventually is going to say yes. It's the way the world works. You can't walk every day and not feel better. Eventually, whatever you have to sell, if you ask enough people, you'll find a buyer. But for some reason, you guys, we think we got to have this huge fancy following. You don't. You need one that can relate to you. That's it. I made 7,000 and 14,000. I made 21,000 before I had 1,000 followers on TikTok. Because I did it the right way. I didn't go to no grow lives and try to get this thing to make me look better. I didn't do none of that. I literally just focused on you and mastering my message to my perfect customer. So my algorithms never went cray-cray because I just worked on you and mastering that message. I can promise you, the moment you can get out of your own way and just create that. Okay, but now I know it's hard to get out of your own way, right? Oops. So watch this. So here's what else I give you inside my community. Let me show you. Okay, so I showed you the automated system. I give you a 30-day market growth strategy plan. I literally break it down what you need to do every single day for 30 days. And you know what's so awesome about this? If you actually go through this, if you actually implement it, going through this, not only is it your 30-day growth marketing strategy plan to not only grow your following, grow your email list, but get you customers. But then I show you how you can take some of the content that you create over the 30 days. Are you ready for this? And how you can add that into your email automations to continue to grow your following, continue to get exposure to those videos, and continue to get customers. I can show you how to create something one time, but have it work for you over and over and over, month after month, year after year. That's how you grow a business. You can't just think you can do something one time and it's going to attract 5,000 people. I don't want 5,000. So let me ask you this question. What would you guys rather have right now? Okay. Thank you, Samuel. You're so sweet. So, oh my gosh, you have no idea how much I look forward to these daily lives. Thank you, my friend. And so I want you guys to understand something. And let me ask you this question. What would you rather have? 10,000 followers of people going, good job, or 100 followers and 20 people buy from you? Or 10,000 followers of no buyers? Or 100 people and 20 buy from you? Right? See the big difference? I'm working on my domain page now. Thank you. Yay! Good for you. Yes, 100, of course. So stop thinking big. Only reason I want you to think big is if your bank account's getting bigger. It don't matter how big your following get if your bank account isn't getting bigger. I literally have people in my community that have 2,000, 3,000 followers on TikTok and are making 20, 30, 40,000 a month because they learned it's not about how many followers. It's about how well you're relatable in your content. Okay. So we're going to go back to this. So to grow a following from zero, which I recommend you start a business that way anyway. You realize every business has 0 followers. Every business has 0 brand. Okay, this is what we're covering with you. Yes, 100. Trina, 120. Yes. Every single business. Okay, so again, you got to treat your social media like this is to grow from 0 followers to 6 figures in 6 months or less. I have people doing it less. I have a gal that just joined my community last month. She literally hit 100K in less than 8 weeks by following this process. So it's not a question if it works. Matter of fact, the money that people are making now is just cray to me. It just is insane. But social media is pure fire if you understand how to do it the right way. And it's not about having a bunch of followers. I have a gal in my community that has 50,000 followers from something else, just by creating content, nothing. And she refused to create a new account. I'm like, they didn't follow you to you sell them that. You're going to have a hard time. She never listened to me. She was super uncoachable and she never listened to me. And guess what? She never made money until she created a different account. She goes, okay, I'm going to surrender. I'm going to finally listen to you. I'm like, thank you. What took you so long? She created a new account. She followed that 30-day strategy and she's already, her first week, $1,800. Because the algorithms will put your perfect customers in front of you. But if you have a social media account that goes in all different directions, you're going to be on that struggle bus. You're going to be on that struggle bus. Yeah. Yeah. I got 900 on Friday with my sister at dinner. Oh, Mary, I'm so happy to hear that. And that's the best. Yeah, everyone starts at 0. Yes. Everyone starts at 0. Absolutely. Yes, very good. Okay, so let's talk about this. So to build from following to 0, it's your storefront. I want you to stop looking at it as your social media platform, and I want you to look at it as your storefront. Okay, it is your digital business card that is always out there working for you, delivering value. Okay, so it's got to be your profile. You got to have a good profile so people know exactly what you have. You got to have your freedom machine working for you, right? That's your domain. So make sure it's easy to say, easy to spell, easy to remember, because you're trying to brand you. This is building your brand. Content that will connect, content that will relate. So don't go out there saying, buy my stuff, I have the best stuff. Everybody says that. That's vanilla. What do you have? So for example, if I was going after just men, if I was going after a man who is happily married, loves his wife, loves his children, but he's not making enough money, and every month he's going more broke, and every month he's going more in debt, and he knows he's letting his family down. And the guilt and the pressure is eating at him, that he will watch his wife sleep at night and he will get up and look at his kids sleep, and he paces back and forth in his house and he doesn't know what he's going to do, and he's so disappointed in himself, and he knows he let his family down, but he's already past bills, and he's literally already, I'm giving you a piece of content now, by the way, and he's already past bills, and he's already having to use credit cards, and he doesn't know what he's going to do, and he's tried many different things in the past and nothing's ever worked for him, but he knows there's something else out there. Those are the messages you create. Those are the conversations that hit at the core. One of the things I've been saying since I've been doing this business is I help families, I help moms never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again. That hits at the core more than 300 a day does. It's something that's got to be tangible. What is tangible results? What can they see? That's the content you can create. If you're promoting weight loss, stop saying, I can help you lose 5 pounds in a month. This is what you say. I can help you put that pair of jeans on and feel sexy. Just give me 5 weeks. Same thing, but I gave him a result. You got to talk about, I call it the destination. Just like the airplane's losing 5 pounds. What do you think of when you think you got to lose 5 pounds? Me, I'm like, you mean I got to quit eating my favorite foods? Ooh, I don't want to do that. I got to exercise. Nobody got time for that. Those are the first things that come to my mind. But when somebody says, I can help you feel sexy in your jeans in 5 weeks, I'm like, really? What you got? See the difference? It's in how you deliver it. So when you go out there with a brand new account, go off of how people feel and what they need so you can bridge that gap and provide their solutions. That's what they want. Nobody takes a vacation because of the airplane. They take it because of the destination. Think about that. You support my idea? Well, that's good. Right? That is good. And that's how you do it, though. So imagine, now get this. You heard what I just did, how I went into detail of what I would do if I was talking to that guy, right? If I was going after a guy. My content, when he first went to my profile, that's all he would see. He'd be like, holy crap, are there cameras in my house? Are they in my head? How did he know? I know my kids are disappointed in me. How did he know I was pacing the halls at night and I feel guilty? How did he know I want more? How did he know I've tried things? Oh my gosh, I need this person in my life. They have my solution. Connection equals currency. It's not the fancy words on the screen. It's not the fancy video. It's you connecting with your content. Now, here's where it gets fun. You guys, that's called you being a human and having conversations in the real world. It's the exact same thing. I do not think you go meet with the people that you enjoy at a coffee shop and you talk about crazy things and you ever say, hold on, I got to rewind. I got to say that. No, you get in your heart and you have conversations and you bounce back and forth. Create content like that and it will rock your world. That's why I give my community a 30-day, hey, good afternoon, question mark, question mark. What's all the question marks with the good afternoon? Shouldn't that be exclamation marks? Good afternoon. Let's go. We're alive, right? It's right here. This is why I give you this 30-day marketing strategy and growth plan to walk you through this process that I'm sharing with you. Help you know what kind of content to create that will stop the scroll for your perfect customer. But I'll tell you what, my community is going to be completely on the ground shocked tonight. So I do a legacy builder call every Tuesday. Today, I am showing them how to figure out the pain points of their perfect customers and how to create CREATE. Remember those letters, how to create conversations with that customer by utilizing ChatGPT, how to create content. This is brilliant for faceless. This is brilliant for just any type of content creation, but it's also brilliant for email because tonight it's all about building an email list, but I'm going to show them how to connect the dots because everything connects. The moment when you think one thing don't connect with the other is why you're going broke. Because let me explain what I mean by that. When I was building my following, because I had 0 followers, And I never focused on how many followers I didn't have. I never focused on how many views I didn't have. I focused on how many I did. I was so grateful. I remember when my video started getting 200 views a day, I was like, I do 3 videos a day. That's 600 people, 600 complete strangers all over the world are discovering me on a free platform. How is this so good? How are we so lucky? This is awesome. I'm not spending any money on ads. I got a free automated system and I can talk to people all over the world. I can impact lives all over the world. Holy cow. I was so grateful when I had 1,000 followers. I was so grateful when I had 1,200 followers. I never had like these vain matrix that I needed to have a lot of views. I still feel I don't have a lot of views, but I make a lot of money. That's all that matters to me, because the more money I make, that means I'm making a bigger impact. And then that's when I get to see posts like I woke up to this morning, where a gentleman in my community was able to retire because he discovered our program, our community 3 months ago. He made 4,000 or his first month. He made 7,000 his second. And in 23 days of April, he's made 10,000. So he was able to retire. He's 64 years old. And because of our community and the program and what he followed, he's able to retire. That's freedom, my friends. And all it took him was 90 days. That's freedom. That's the conversations you have online. Facts tell, but stories sell. That's the freedom. Absolutely freedom. Oh no, that's what I woke up to this morning. I'm like, yes, this is why I do what I do, right? I love it. I know. Yes. I'll show it to you guys, because I know I got the little stinker thinkers on here that are like, want to try to come at me. That's okay. I still love you. It's okay. Hurt people hurt people. Let me go. Okay. Healed people help people. I'm here to help you. There's a big difference. Okay. Hold on. My iPad's going a little slow. Let's go. Okay. Here, let me find him. Oh, by the way, here's all of, here it is. There we go. That was kind of quick. Okay, here it is. You see his post right here. So he goes 10,438 in 23 days. Month number 3. The program retired me. Wow, that's a video right there. I show proof of my receipts on my YouTube channel. Month 1, $4,700. Month 2, $7,480. And I am in month 3, the first 23 days, I've made $10,438. So he said, talking about, P.S. I will be 70 years old in 6 years, and I just retired. This doggone program retired me. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Because he learned this process that I'm sharing with you guys. Is that not awesome? I know, that is so cool. Hey, Jeff, good morning, my friend. I just did my first TikTok live yesterday. Awesome. This is why I love what I do right here. Isn't that so cool? Anyway, so there you go. That's what's happening. But it's because you learn, right? Because connection, write this down. Connection equals currency. Okay. And so right here, so you're to build a huge following, stop looking at it as this is my social media platform. No, it's your storefront. It's a storefront of your soon to be $1 million business. It's your storefront of you soon to be a self-made millionaire. It's your storefront. I guarantee it, when you start looking at it that way, that your storefront is what's going to make you your first million, you're going to show up a little bit different. You're going to have a little bit different type of posture to you. Okay. And then content. Now, you ready for this? Here's your secret sauce right here. Ready for this? And by the way, YouTube is brilliant at this. Number 3, CTA. What is the C? Put that in the comments. CTA. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, go. That's right. CTA. Now, a CTA does miracles for your business, does miracles for your bank account. Okay, seriously, CTA is your secret sauce to success. CTA will set you free, set you financially free, and set you time free. So what is a CTA? Call to action. So now you got to think about it, okay? And now I'm going to give you guys an example because y'all have done it before. Think about how many times you've scrolled on social media. I got to watch the time because I get to get my little peanut from preschool today, so I got to watch the time. And so think about all the times you've scrolled on social media, and you've scrolled on social media. How many videos a day do you think you actually stop and watch? But how many do you actually scroll by? Now, I want you to think about this, and I want you to kind of become aware of this later on today when you're on social media. I want you to think about what happens after you watch a video, okay? Just a minute. Hold on. Good groups today, by the way. Okay, what happens after you watch a video? You keep on going, right? Because it's over. But what happens after you watch a video and they give you the next step? You do it. Because we've been programmed our entire life to be told what to do. Oh, Alex. Alex said, I just recently joined the program and I love it. Well, I am so grateful you're here. Alex, love it. So you think about it. We've been programmed our entire life to be told what to do, when to get up, when to go to school, when to go to the bathroom, when to eat lunch, when to go to recess, when to get out of school, when to eat dinner, when to go to bed, when to take a shower. It's just normal, right? Teachers tell us that, our jobs tell it's normal. And so YouTube is brilliant because YouTube, what will happen is you watch a video on YouTube. The moment you get done watching that video on YouTube, they recommend several other videos to you. And they recommend those videos based on what you've been searching inside the algorithms. That's why many of you, yes, hey Ben, yes, connection equals currency. That's why many of you that are hanging out with me on YouTube that never ever heard of me before, YouTube is pushing you out or me out in front of you because of what you've already been connecting with on YouTube. That's why YouTube is so brilliant. Now, TikTok does the exact same thing. TikTok actually got that from YouTube, right? So, with all that being said, doesn't it just make sense when you're creating a piece of content that you give them the next step to do when they're done watching you? If not, they're going to scroll on by. So I will create my content, I will deliver value, I will share a story, and then I will do my CTA. And it will be like, if you want to learn more about this proven process, learn more about this blueprint that I followed, put ready in the comments. I would absolutely love to share it with you. That's a CTA. So guess what happens? Are you guys ready for this? You better be sitting down for this one because this one's going to get you so fired up. You ready? People actually do it. So they'll go to the comments and they'll put ready in the comments. And then you reply back with your domain, which mine is dailypaybusiness.com. So that's nice, right? Because they do what you say, you reply back, they're going to go there. They're going to go there, they're going to put their email in, okay? Then you're going to build your email list. They're going to be able to watch the video and on average 1 out of 20 buy from you. Okay? And the ones that don't buy go through your email automations. And this is where you get a love on them. But let's go back to that CTA. So you do a CTA, they put ready in the comments, you reply back. Guess what else happens? It alerts the algorithms that people are interested in this. So what the algorithms do is they populate what these people are into, including you and them, and it pushes you out to more people just like them. And that's how you build your following of your perfect customers. I can promise you, when you are patient and you do it this way, you will make more money than you ever dreamed possible. So many of you are too impatient and you're going to grow lives, or you're going to connecting your friends and your family, or you're going all over social media and you're finding people and you're following them and engaging with them. And you are assuming they're your perfect customer. And then they're following you back. And what if they're not your perfect customer? I'm telling you what, if you just have patience and just do it the all organic way, it will help you thrive. Now, there is one exception to that rule, and it's not really an exception. Hold on a second, you guys. This is funny. Hello? This is funny, sorry. Okay. My daughter's got furniture being delivered to her house. And okay, cool. But hold on. And my daughter, we're live, right? Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me, hey, Reese, they just called me and they're going to be there in 10 minutes. So they're running early, period. Okay. Anyway, so my daughter is doing hair. My other daughter is at Reese is at my daughter's house for the furniture to be delivered. And I got to go my little peanut from preschool. And they just called me about the furniture to let me know they're coming early. So anyway, I had to take the phone call. Oh my God, that's so good. Hey, at least I'm live, right? And I totally forgot one. Okay, CTAs. And so, the exception is there is Grow Lives. Like I have a gal in my community that does Grow Lives and she does only help with digital marketing. That's the exception, right? If it's just a generic Grow Live that is out there just where anybody can connect to, it's going to completely mess up your algorithms. I can promise you that. So there is exceptions, right? So for example, there's Grow Lives that are just for moms. Then if you're targeting moms, those are good Grow Lives. I'm talking, don't go to a vanilla Grow Live. Go to one that is pretty, got a niche. Go to a niched Grow Live. Those are good, but I still, my opinion, go 100% organic. It's the best way. Like it literally is. That's what blew my business up. Like I couldn't believe it. Like I was literally, I know I don't know. I made a lot of money before I even had I don't know. I would love to know. I don't even think I had 10,000 followers before I made my first 6 figures on social media and never spent a dime on ads. But here's how the fourth circle is. Okay. How do you go organic? I just shared that with you. I just built a following on TikTok. I literally and just create 3 pieces of content today. Oh yeah, that's something else I want to add. Is that 3 pieces of content today? Okay, I recommend 3 a day. There's some secret sauce about 3 a day. Okay, 3 a day. Now, let me give you this, you guys, right? Because let me show you this. This is your money, though. This is the money. Doing a good CTA is what's going to deliver you money. I can promise you that. If you don't tell them where to go, they're going to scroll. If you don't tell them where to go, they're going to go. They're going to go. You've lost them. You got to tell them what to do next. That is how business works. Okay. So look at this. I'm going to show you this because I want to show you, I recommend 3 pieces of content today. It's going to grow your following and grow your business, but watch this. Let me show you this. Hold on. Because let me show you how, I don't know why my thing's not picking up. Okay, watch this. This 30-day growth marketing strategy plan that I give you, you guys, you have 30 days worth of content. 30 days worth of what type of valuable growth strategy, to grow your income and grow your following and grow your email list strategy. You get the best of all 3 in one pop. But here's what I would do. If you are newer or limited on time, I would literally go a week or 2 weeks in advance and I would just grab 7 shirts out of your closet and I would look at that, create 3 pieces of content, change your shirt, create 3 pieces of content and change your shirt. You could literally take one morning of your day off of work and create your content for the entire week or the entire month. And you can save it in your drafts inside TikTok or whatever platform you do. And then every day, all you got to do is post 3. 3 a day can keep the bill collectors away. I'll tell you that. It's not harder than that. Now I'm going to give you another tip of building your following quickly. Okay. So if they don't go to your blueprint, then you haven't connected with them. Correct. Good question, Stephanie. So if you literally are, and they're not going to at first, they're going to watch you. Okay. Okay. So that's my next point. And let me explain that. The next is, okay, is consistent. The very worst thing you could do for your business is not be consistent. That's the very worst thing. The moment you're not consistent is the moment you're losing money. Consistency is where it's at. People are spending way too much time on social media that somebody can grab their attention like that. So you got to be consistent with the 3 a day. That's why there's apps out there called repurpose.io. We literally had the CEO of repurpose.io 2 weeks ago that was on inside my community and did training. You guys, you know what I just suggested, right? Go batch create your content at one time. Then you can go upload it all to repurpose.io and have your content all done for the entire month. All you got to do is check the CTAs. So here's the thing. What makes people feel safe with you is storytelling, right? I would get so excited when somebody would go to my automated systems and put their email in. I'm like, oh my gosh, they trusted me enough to give me their email. Wow, I was so grateful. I was so honored. And then I'd get another one. I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. So that was my mindset this whole entire journey. So I knew if a day went by, this is your other hot tip, if a day went by and I wasn't getting the amount of subscribers I needed to get in a day, I knew I didn't do a good job by making people feel connected or safe in my content. So here's my other hot tip. I would go look at my content as a third party. Okay. I would look at it as a third party and I would go, okay, I'm going to act like I have no idea who this person is. And I'm going to watch this content and I'm going to ask 3 questions. Is there any so what's in there? You got to trim the fat and get the so what's out. Okay. The second is there any so what's? The second is this is so important, you guys, because I'm telling you what, if you're not looking at your content this way, it's going to make a difference. You got to look at how you start your video. If you're like, hi, you're slow, you've lost people. You got to think of the fact that we have an attention span of a goldfish. You don't got very long to keep them, right? So how can you be bold? Like I did a video this morning and I literally started my video with, he quit. I said it. I literally started my video with, he quit. And that's going to stop the scroll and people like, he quit what? Why did he quit? Right? And so what is that you can do? The third is the length of your videos. Okay. And so here's what I want you to do. If you're not getting people wanting to learn more from you, slow down the size of your videos. So what I used to do when I was new, I would do like 1 to 2 minute videos. And I realized I lost most people at 45 seconds. So I was like, well, that's going to be awesome. I'll give people what they want. So what I did is I started doing 5-second videos and a 45-second video in a minute. So what I used to do like 1 to 2 minute videos, and now I did 3 videos all in under 2 minutes tops. I gave my audience what they wanted. See, it's not about you. It's not about what you want to talk about. It's about what they want. Okay. And it's about you loving to talk about what they want. That's why it's so important to know exactly who your perfect customer is. Just started this week on the Lindenberg program. Just need to connect the gateway, payment gateways. Today is day 3 of day 7 challenge. I'm like, yay, good for you. And there is a tech Zoom tonight. So if you want to get on, need any help with any of that, there's a tech Zoom to help you. So welcome, my friend. Glad to have you. Awesome. Glad to have you. Okay. Let me see. Go to comments. When I sign up for 3 emails and only want 1 mentor, what happens? When I sign up for 3 emails and only want 1, what do you mean? I don't understand that question. And when I already upgraded, do I email you since you are my mentor? Oh, when you're ready to upgrade? Yeah, just email me when you're ready to upgrade. Yep. Yeah. Is it wrong to do more than 3 a day? Joe, good question. It is not wrong to do more than 3 a day, but This is what you need to do. This is so important. You need to have a space in between them. Okay. So don't create a piece of content, and create and post all three of them at once, or all four or five. Put a gap in between them. And here's why. So what happens is when you, this is another hot tip. When you push a video, or when you post a video, it gets pushed out in the For You page. It will literally compete with the other videos that are on there. Right? If your video is getting longer views and more engagement than the other videos, they're going to push you out more, because their goal is to keep people on the platform. Right? So you guys, with all that being said, if your content isn't getting an engagement, that's not the algorithms don't like me. It's like, no, your audience doesn't like you. Trust me, TikTok is not going to not show stuff that works, because that's what keeps people on the platform. And I knew that. Like it never bothered me when I would do a video and it didn't do well. I was like, oh, I gotta up my game. I didn't deliver that message well enough for people to want to watch my entire video. I need to get better. I need to improve. It's all in the mindset. And so here's the other thing. So if Joe, you post your video and then you immediately post another video, you can have your 3 videos competing in the algorithms. Because back in 2022, it was good to post your videos 3 times, but not anymore. Now they take the temperature and they make sure to push the ones out that are getting the most engagement. So I noticed my middle video did always the worst. I'm like, what the heck? And then that's when I did my research and discovered that the algorithms are pushing the videos that get the most engagement. So if you're doing all your content at once, you're going to be competing. So I gap it. Like I will not post, and I mean, I have a bigger following now, right? But I will not post my second video until that other video has at least 100 views. So maybe you're new. Maybe you're new and you average like 200 views. Do not post back-to-back videos until that other video probably has at least 20 to 50 views. And just kind of gap them. Now, here's the other thing. Okay. This is huge. Consistency, but pattern. Create patterns for your audience. You guys, this is huge. This one is absolutely fire. So I want you to think about you. You guys are going to be like, oh, wow. You guys all have patterns. I'm pretty sure about every single day you probably get on the social media platforms about the same time. Yes or no? Do you guys about the same time? Yes or no? I'm glad you're liking it. What is a good, honest response to tell people when they ask if you made a sale? Oh, I'm going to get to that, Bailey. That's a good one. Okay. Do you guys, if you look at your day and your patterns, do you get on about the same time? Thank you. I have to leave at 11:20. I'm good. Thank you, Trina. Yes, about the same time, right? So you think about it. If you have an audience that you're trying to develop that know, like, and trust with, you need to post the same time every day. Because if you don't, but they have the exact same patterns every day, but you're just being sporadic, you've lost that person that was just about ready to feel safe and buy from you. I make sure every day I got 2 videos posted before I go live every day. That's my goal. And then I'll post one more. And it's quite interesting because that one is, it's always doesn't take off as quick. But I'm doing that because I'm trying to pick up another audience. So I'm trying to just every day make sure I post a new video in the afternoon because I'm trying to pick up a new audience. But my 2 videos I post in the morning get massive action quickly because I've built that image and that brand over there. So your patterns are huge. If you're sporadic with your time, sporadic with your content, your views will be low because people haven't trusted you yet. But if you become a pattern for them, like you are for going on social media, you're going to win. So I had a pattern of every day. I posted my videos since September of 2022. I've always posted my videos in the morning. I always have. So no matter what, if somebody is going to get online in the morning, bet their booty, they're going to see me. So create patterns that you got to stick with. Now, with all that being said, that's another thing I absolutely love about repurpose.io. Because if you can't do the same time every day, you can schedule them with repurpose.io, and they can give you can schedule them at the exact same time. I know, isn't that awesome? It's so huge. See, something so little like that can just grow your following like crazy. Schedule the same times. Let me give you an example. I love football. I mean, I love football. Like, I'm like, is September here yet? But guess what? I wouldn't be into football like I am if I never knew when football was going to be on. Okay? I wouldn't be into it because it'd be frustrating. Because I would keep my patterns and I'd go there. Well, they're not there. So you imagine, you guys many of you said, yes, I have patterns. So your customers do too. So you got to be there. So you got to create patterns, and then it will make a huge difference for your following. Huge difference. Absolutely huge difference. I'm literally talking to you. Yep. Not good. Okay. So somebody asked me a good question. Do you use a personal business account? I now use a business. Now, and here's why. So since TikTok Shop was launched, now TikTok is like not wanting people to use a personal account to talk business. So they're kind of getting on you a little bit. Those algorithms are a little bit more sensitive over there. So I switched to business, and it's been amazing. So switch to business helps. Okay, now so somebody asked, okay, so somebody asked about making money. Let me go to that. Okay, I tried. Let me see. What is a good, honest response to people who they ask if you made a sale or you haven't yet? First of all, Bailey, what is happening in your content for them to ask that? Like, that's one of the very first things, right? I think about, like, what am I saying that is provoking them to ask me that? Because let me tell you how to avoid that. Share stories. You should post, if you guys are brand new, because everybody starts brand new, right? Everybody starts brand new. So that's why it's so important that you're part of a community, the power of community, right? Because then what you do is you just share stories every day of what's happening inside the community. Now, here's the secret sauce. The stories that you share got to be relatable to your perfect customer. It's got to be one that they would be like, oh my gosh, wow, this is what's happening in the community. So talk more about community and less about you, right? Now, you also have those really stinking thinking people that could be doing it to get you. So here's what I do. And I still do to this day. I'm always sharing stories. I did this morning, right? I always share testimonials. But when somebody asks, well, what are you making? I say, is that really the right question to ask if you're wanting to make money from home? I'm just curious. Because if I tell you how much I'm making, is that going to pay your bills? Or it's a better question to ask, hey, in your program, I would love to learn how to make 10,000 a month. Can you walk me through the steps of how to make 10,000 a month? I would be like, oh yeah, absolutely. If you get 12 customers a month inside our community, 12 times 900, that's 10,800 a month that you could make. And all you need is 12 customers a month. And here's what's really great, because we have an automated system. Look at this. All you need to do is average getting 15 people a day to put their email in here. Because if 1 out of 20 are buying from you, all you need is 15 a day, because between this page and this page, 1 out of 20 people are buying. So with all that being said, would you like me to share with you how to get 15 people a day that would want to put their email in? There you go. That's how I answer it. I do this day. Sometimes when somebody gets sassy with me, I'll show them, but nobody believes me anyway. And I'm like, I don't even want to tell you what I've made because you wouldn't believe me. But it's not about me, it's about you. The right question to ask is, hey, this is what I need to make. Can you help me make it? So that's how you answer that. But if you're constantly sharing testimonials, you'll most likely never get them. Okay. When do you go live, or is this the live you do for the day? Yeah, this is when I go live. I go live every day at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If I'm going to be going late, going live, I'll post it in my stories. And that's the other thing. See, that worked out good. You set me up for the next step, my friend. Thank you, Stephanie. So the next is post stories. Okay, post stories. Now I'm going to share with you guys a way to make you be the person to follow. You ready? You're ready for my hot tip of how you can be the person to follow. I want you every day to give a shout out to someone. So all you do, if you're inside my community, so you better make sure no matter what you're promoting, you got to be in a community of other thriving people. Because if not, this isn't going to work for you, right? But I want you to do a shout out. So all you do is you go inside the community of maybe somebody who made their first 900, or somebody that had a 1200 week or something like that. Screenshot it, go to your stories on TikTok, and literally be like, hey, today's shout out goes to Lori, and look at her. She had a $900 morning. She woke up in the morning before her feet even touched the ground and made $900. Lori, I am so proud of you. I love the fact how you're following this process, and it's so exciting to watch you reach your goals and dreams. So congratulations, Lori. You edified somebody else, but you edified the process of the community. But all of a sudden, people are going to be like, wow, they care. I'm going to repeat that. Wow, they care. They took their time and they edified somebody else and gave them a shout out. Wow. I really like them, because if they would take the time and do a story and give somebody a shout out, I'm sure they're going to be there for me as well. Did anybody just have an aha moment with that? You like that? I love that response. Yeah. Did you guys, anybody have an aha moment with the shout out? And by the way, a shout out literally takes you 10 seconds. But all of a sudden you're building this credibility out there because you're giving people shout outs, right? You're giving people shout outs. They're like, man, this is an awesome community. And every day she's giving somebody a shout out. This is awesome. Who is she? I need to follow her. Who is he? I need to see what he's into. It's that simple. We make it so hard. We make it so hard. It's not that hard to build a following. It's really not. Yes. Good. Love it. Love it. It's so easy. It's those little bitty things that we overthink. We don't think about. It really is. Yeah, it really, really is. Yes. That's what people think. Wow, they care. But also it builds this connection. Again, connection equals currency. Oh, Ben says, I've noticed greater views in the morning for my Facebook audience. My views in the stories seem to be going up more. I'm posting consistent. Yes, good for you. Love it. Love it. Love it. I just love how coachable you guys are. I had thought about that already, just didn't act on it. It will be follow up on my duet video. Yes, that is perfect, my friend. Yeah, so perfect. While getting so many ideas from my first live today. Well, I'm glad you're on your first live. That's my goal. I literally go live every day to deliver you guys value. I literally go live. And you think about this is just a small little piece of the training I give inside my community. But I just know, man, if you guys realize, if you guys get out of your own head, get out of your own way, like success can happen for you. Thank you, Mary. Love you, my friend. So just love having your ball of energy inside our community. It's so awesome. Ooh, I like that. Wow, getting so many ideas from my first videos today. Love it, love it, love it. Awesome, awesome. Yes. So let me just go over this a little bit. Good. Glad you're loving it. So right here, I'm just going to recap. You guys literally, what I just shared with you can grow your following from 0 followers, 0 email lists to 6 figures in income in 6 months. Okay. And I'm going to recap it with you as well. Yeah. So Christy, you can check it out right here, dailypaybusiness.com. Okay. There's 4 different programs that you can pick. Get the one that's best for your goals and dreams. You can scroll through and you can see it there. And so here it is. The first, you guys, is when you start building a business on social media, it needs to be your storefront. I don't want you to think about it as your social media platform anymore. I want you to think about it as your storefront. It's your $1 million business. It's your $1 million maker. Okay. I want you to treat it as precious as that. I guarantee if you had $1 million in your right here, you wouldn't have it be sitting around loosely. You would take good care of it. Take good care of that. Treat it like that. Oh, that's funny, Matha. And then so your profile, make your profile be quick but appealing to your perfect customer. Your freedom machine, that's your automated system. Make sure your domain is easy to say, easy to spell, easy to remember. And content, do 3 pieces of content a day. Okay. The next is relatable in your content. Okay, this is where connection equals currency. Okay, you've got to be relatable in your content. The next is the CTA. This is where the money's made. This is where the following grows. This is where the email list grows. This is where the money's made. All the money's made in your email. Okay, so you got to do a proper CTA. Consistency. Consistency is the key. You got to be consistent. Just like at your job, if you weren't consistent every day and didn't go to work, pretty soon you're not going to have a job. Okay. Consistency is a key. Hold on. Just a minute. Hello? Huh. Okay. Hey, I'm still on my live. Are you going to able to get Ariel or do I need to? Oh, well, I can still get her because I'm getting ready to get off. Okay. Yeah, you can get her. You just need to get her car seat. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Love you. Bye. Oh, that worked out good. Okay. I don't got to rest. They already delivered the furniture and she can go get her. Okay. Multitasking at the finest, right? See, this is what I love. We literally can build a business around our family, right? And so consistency. You guys, you've got to be consistent, just like at your job. If you weren't consistent every day and you didn't show up every day, you wouldn't have a job for much longer. Patterns. You got patterns. So make sure you create patterns for your customers, right? Your customers have patterns. They go online about the same time every day. So you got to make sure you show up about the same time every day. So then you will become familiar with them. And the more familiar you become, the more relatable you come. The more relatable you come, the more connection you're going to make. And the more connection you're going to make, the more followers you're going to get, the more email provider or email connection you're going to make, and the more money you're going to make. It's really that simple. It's not that hard. We just make it hard. And last but not least is post on stories. And I gave you a hot tip that will dramatically grow your stories. And if you connect through stories, they're going to, again, follow you, get inside your automations, and buy from you. It's literally the perfect storm. I've never in my entire life seen anything connect so well. It's actually mind-blowing to me. The fact that, think about this, one step can create multiple different things for you. What I mean by that, one piece of content, one 5-second video can turn into more followers, more views, more people in your email, and more money. One piece of content. Let me give you an example here. How powerful content is. So don't overlook it. Like, remember what I said, I want you to change your mindset of, oh, it's my social media platform. No, this is my storefront. This is my $1 million store. This is the profile that's gonna make me a self-made millionaire. These content that I create, it's real estate. It's online real estate that is always out there working for me. Plant that in here and the money will come. Some of you just, oh, I gotta post the post. No, you gotta post to connect. Connection equals currency. So watch this. Here's a video that I did in May. Oh, no, sorry, not May, March 3 of 2003. This is a 5-second video that is still out there working for me, still making me money. This is what I call real estate. You don't go build a house today and it's gone tomorrow. right? Unless you live in Kansas and a tornado comes through. But other than that, you don't go buy a house today and it's gone tomorrow. You don't go create a piece of content today and it's gone tomorrow. It's always out there working for you, my friend. It don't go anywhere. So, like if you have a job, you work 8 hours to get paid 8 hours. If you don't work 8 hours again, you won't get paid for 8 hours. This content, when you spend the time to create one piece of content, it's out there working for you forever. This video, this 5-second video, I know has made me over $100,000, probably multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars. And look, I'm behind. Oops, I liked it myself. I'm behind in responding. Look at this. People are still commenting on it. Look at this. There's one that just commented. I still need to go through. I still need to catch up because I can't keep up anymore. I love it. Victoria the other day is like, I'm about ready to hire somebody just to respond to my comments. I'm like, that's because you're making money. Like, she's literally had a $70,000 month because her content is working. It's always out there working for her. So when you're doing the things that you love, when you're sleeping, when you're playing with your family, or when you're doing the things that you have to do, that your content is out there working for you. When you value your social media platform, how I just presented it to you, you will have followers of your raving customers, and you will be able to create that storefront into your self-made millionaire online business. You really will. Yep. She's done 70K in 1 month. This month. Yes. Yay. Awesome. Yeah, I'm having my record high month. It's insane. But it's just I got all this content out there working for me, right? I love it. I can't remember the last time I haven't woke up in the morning and not made $1,000, right? So look, I've already done 43,000 this month, 143,000 for the month, 143,000 in 23 days. What's the difference? Still doing the same thing, but I have more content out there. I mean, yesterday I had a $5,600 day, right? But I have all that content out there. So it's always, and I think I only did 2 videos. No, I think I did 3 yesterday. Anyway, but it's just planted. It doesn't go away. But because I am consistent, I create my 2 videos in the morning. I go live every day at 10 o'clock. I'm consistent. I've created patterns. I've created consistency, and all that content is out there working for me. It's just the way it is. Yes, people are doing this all over. Yes, I know, it's insane. Canada government would take so much tax for that amount. Yeah, but so would your job. Like, it's no different than anything. To me, I'm excited. If I have to pay in taxes, that means I made a heck of a lot of money. Flip your thinking. They're not going to take taxes if you're broke. Do you want to be broke, or do you want to be rich and pay taxes? Right? If you have a good tax accountant, after deductions, you should only pay about 30% after all of the expenses, which I have a really good accountant. And he's like, go buy something big. Go buy something big. So I paid cash for 3 cars, and I paid cash and I have a brick and mortar business. He just tells me what to do. He's like, go send money. I just keep on buying things that we need, or like now I have a brick and mortar business that's generating me money, right? And so, yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, please, I'll pay all day long. Let me see. Should one apply for an Okay, I did not until this year, right? I did not apply. I didn't have an LLC until this year, but I now have 2 LLCs, right? I didn't until this year. Because they help, but yeah. So don't, until you're making money, that's your least worries, because you're going to get a 1099 at the end of the year anyway. Your focus should be building your following of your raving customers, right? That should be your biggest goal. I have another business too. Awesome. I'm going to buy a Starbucks. Yeah, there you go, right? They're on every 3rd corner. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Yeah. Do you ever go live for testimonials? Do I ever go live for, what do you mean by that, my friend? What do you mean, do I ever go live for testimonials? I do not post free ads anymore. I actually regret that I quit doing it. So I'm pretty bullish with my 2 hour. I was pretty bullish with my 2 hour workday, right? And so I would, when I was brand new, I would get up in the morning and I would post free ads to high traffic websites for free. I spend 30 minutes. And guess what that did? It also built my following on social media because I put a YouTube video in it, built my YouTube channel, and it built me to get monetized on YouTube. So I spent 30 minutes. Oh, and it built my email list, and it did get me money, right? And I'll spend 30 minutes a day copy and pasting free ads just for 30 minutes, and I'll spend 1 hour creating content. And I did that all of September, all of October, and all of November. And then December 1st of 2022, I decided to go live every day. So I quit doing the copy and paste free ads because I could create 3 pieces of content in 30 minutes and I would go live for an hour because I really wanted to stick in my 2 hour workday, because the other 30 minutes was spent answering emails or answering comments. I wish I just would have added another 30 minutes to my day because it just blew up my YouTube channel, but I didn't. So I regret it, but that's okay. um, Yeah, you guys make more than doctors and lawyers now. I know, it's insane. I know it is insane, right? And yeah. It's been a blessing, that's for sure. It's been life-changing for my family. Yeah. Amazing. Thank you for coming to East Africa. The dream is valid. Yeah. 143,000 in 1 month. Yes, Joyce. I love that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And I know you guys know that. That's why I love that so much, right? Um, you guys make more than, oh yeah, I already said that one. Yeah, so awesome. Yay, awesome. Well, thank you guys for showing up today. Good group. Yes. I want to quit my job in 6 months. Okay, can we have fun real quick since I don't got to leave? I want to help Bryce with that, because this is the thing, you guys. And I want you guys. So we just talked about how to build a following. So Bryce can be brand new on TikTok and literally be able to make 6 figures in 6 months. So can I help you with that? Before I do, screenshot this, because this is really, really huge. Okay, this is really, really huge. I'm going to screenshot it because I got to send it to somebody. Okay. Now, I want to help Bryce. So, Bryce, for you to be able to walk away from your job in 6 months, how much income do you need to have coming in? Okay. Aw, thank you guys for showing up every day. So, if Bryce is still here, I want to see how much he would need to. I've been out of the game for a few weeks. I know. I was like, where did Sam go? She just all of a sudden disappeared. Okay. So now, do you want to be making 5,000 by the 5th month, or what is your goal with the 5,000? Like, when do you want to be making 5,000? Hello, how's everybody doing today? Okay, 5,000 a month. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to make 5,000 a month. Okay. Let me know on that. Do you want to be making that in by this month? What month are you looking at making it? 2nd month. Okay. Thank you for answering that. Okay, so let me see. You guys, when you can understand numbers. Okay, so let me give you guys another hot tip. There's no money made and nobody's viewing my content. I'm stuck in the 200 club. My video is not being pushed out to the people I like. There's no money made in that. The money is made in the numbers. And the moment you know how to track your numbers, you won't get caught up in the stuff that doesn't make you money. Okay? So let's talk about that. 5,000 a month. 6 times 900 All you need, Bryce, is 6 customers a month. 6 customers a month to make $5,400 a month. Now, let me show you the difference of you making that in a month. Hold on. I made 5,400 yesterday, right? So I'm making that in a day now. So what's the difference? What's the difference of me making it in a day to you want to make it in a month? The size of my email list and the amount of content I have out there. So back to what I just screenshot, right? Back to this. This is what you need to do every day, Bryce. You need to make sure, right? I took a picture of it. You need to make sure that you're doing 3 pieces of content a day, right? And you need to really be connecting because connection equals currency. The goal should be 10 people a day. Okay. 10 a day subscribe. And right now, let me see. Because when you're new, and I'm going over your first month, right? 6 times 30 equals divided by 130. Right. 6 times, yeah, perfect. Because what I would say when you are newer, about 1 out of 30 to 1 out of 35 are going to buy from you when you're newer. Okay. So with that being said, 10 people a day need to put their email in. And 10 a day, that's like every 3 to 4 days a customer equals $900. Every 3 to 4 days. So this, Bryce, is what we would track. Then what you do is every Sunday, you write your numbers down. So your goal is you need a total of 70 new subscribers in 1 week, right? And your goal would be to get 1 to 2 customers a week. And that's all you focus on. And then when the next week rolls around, you reevaluate it and you take the temperature. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do all of this. Then you're not going to be emotionally connected to anything. Because if you see these numbers getting better, you're like, okay, I'll just keep on doing the same thing. You guys, after 6 weeks, and let me show you the process. After 6 weeks of doing what I just shared with you and following this process, I've had a consistent, predictable income stream after 6 weeks. That's all it took. Can you imagine, you guys, since October of 2022, the end of October of 2022, I have not gone 1 day without at least 1 customer. Go back to my old content. You can hear me. I'm like, 1 out of 17 are buying. 1 out of 13 are buying. 1 out of 10 are buying, right? And I shared with you, I was averaging like 300 a day, went into 600 a day, went to 900 a day. By December of 2022, that was my first month, I made $31,000 and never went under that. Went to 1,000 a day, to 2,000 a day, to 3,000 a day. Like I can't even wrap my head around it. But the only difference, Bryce, is I've just continued to build my email list. I've just continued to post the content. I didn't get focused on the things that I can't change. I only focus on what I can do. The income earning activities. That's easy. Like so easy. Like holy moly, so easy. So what you do is the goal is, what did I say? 10. So the goal would be what your landing page, 10 a day, 10 emails a day. Is it going to happen the day you start? Of course not. Don't be silly. That would be like you go buy a basketball and you take the basketball out of the box and you think you're going to be a master at basketball because you bought a basketball. It don't work that way, friends, right? You got to take the basketball out of the box and you got to learn to dribble. Once you learn to dribble, you can start shooting and your form's going to suck, right? Then you got to work on your form. But the more you dribble, the more you work on your form, and you're going to be good. Same thing with this. You know, if you want to make $5,000 a month, all you need is 6 customers a month. I would literally have that wrote on my wall. 6 families a month I'm going to impact. 6 lives a month I'm truly going to change their life. Because I'm going to share this with them that can give them freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of finances, fun. 6 families. And your mind will go there. It will start go there. So your energy will start creating what you want. Your mind will create what you want because you got the energy. So all you do is you focus on 6 a day, which is 10 customers. This is it. You guys don't make business harder than this. It's really not. So there you go. And that you evaluate it every week. So if next week rolls around and you didn't get 70 in your emails, then we just readjust it. Now, ready for this? It gets even better. Because you're going to treat you're now going to treat your social media platform like it's your storefront, and you got $1 million in the making business. This storefront you're going to become a self-made man, self-made millionaire with this storefront. You're going to treat your content a lot different when you act like that. Okay. But here's the thing. When people go through your automations, right? When they go through there, they put their email in. They immediately take into this page and they're immediately taken to this page. And your goal is 1 out of 10 are buying from you. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 out of 30 are buying from you at the very beginning, like your first 90 days. Like first 90 days, let's just focus on 1 out of 30 buying. And then after 90 days, I want that to go to 1 out of 25, right? Then 1 out of 20. Then those numbers just get better and better. But what I haven't shared with you is what about the ones that don't buy? They go to your email list. They get inside your email list. That's where we get to take people on the journey. It's the journey of the know, like, and trust. Man, I just want people to know what I have, see if they're going to like it, and see if they can trust it's a solution for what I'm looking for. Because the ones that say yes, buy, and the ones that say no, unsubscribe. Tonight, I'm going to teach inside my Legacy Builder program. I'm going to show my community how to build an email list to $1 million. That's what I'm covering tonight. I'm going to give them one technique that is going to rock their world. Like, literally rock their world. That's where the money's made. So with all that being said, why did I bring up the email list? Because at first you're not going to get 10 a day. You might not even get 10 a day your first month, but you will get some, and they will start going through your email, and they're going to start developing that know, like, and trust. All of a sudden you start getting customers because of your email. My email is why I made my first $1 million. It was all in my email. It was all in my email, and it was all in because I had consistent content out there. That's what made all the difference. When you learn these skills and techniques, yes, Bryce, you can walk away from your job in 6 months or sooner. It's up to you. It's completely up to you. Yeah. Yay! I'm so excited for the night. Yes. Yeah. Aw, Sam, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. But at least you know what the problem is so you can get a solution, right? Yes. Awesome. The lights just came on. I'm on fire. Yes, Bryce, let's go. See, this is why I go live, by the way, because I want you guys. Oh, matter of fact, I literally heard last night. I heard the. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to go to Costco's. Just meet me at Costco's. I'm getting ready to get off. Oh my gosh. Okay. My granddaughter's gonna be so excited because we're going to Costco. Their favorite store. So I heard this last night, you guys. Okay, you guys know I call myself the hope dealer, right? Please, please, please. Where did I put it? Okay, ready? I've always called myself the hope dealer, right? I hope today you see a different perspective. I hope today you too see that you can learn these skills and make daily pay. I've always called myself the hope dealer. I literally heard last night, are you ready for this? You know what hope stands for? Do I send emails to folks? I don't send any, yeah, all my emails are automated. So yes, if they do not buy, they will get emails from me forever until they unsubscribe. Yes. I've had people that have bought from me from a year ago. Yeah. Well, ready for this? You know what hope stands for? I'm going to leave you with this. You guys ready? You know what hope stands for? Hold on pain ends. Mm, is that not awesome? And I've literally said, I've been saying, I'm your hope dealer. I hope today you see a different perspective. I hope today you see that you too can learn these skills to make daily pay. I hope. I've always called myself that I'm your hope dealer. I know. Hope stands for hold on, pain ends. Yes. You guys, like, I literally just got goosebumps again, like to the core. Is that not awesome? Yes. I know, Rebecca, me too. It sent chills. Yes. Hold on, pain ends. Yes. And that's me. I'm your hope dealer. Yes. Is that not awesome? I know. I love that too. Yes. So good. So good. Anyway, I will leave you guys with that note. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And I just happened to look that up yet. Did you really? Oh man, that is so awesome. That's what happened to me. Hope. Yes. Yes. Hold on, pain ends. Aw, my daughter and granddaughter are named Hope. Yay, I love that so much. I love that so much. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out with me. If you are new to me, make sure you follow me. As you can see, I love to deliver value to you every day. You can check it out right here if you want to learn more about the program inside our community, the blueprint that we follow to teach you how to make daily pay right here, dailypaybusiness.com. Check it out. Yes, check it out, you guys. Dailypaybusiness.com. And if you are inside my Legacy Builder program, I will see you tonight at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's going to be a good one. You're going to absolutely love it. So thanks, everybody. I'm tagging you in a post in School About Hope. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you so much. YouTube, thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Bye.